when I was at work, and it turned out it's a popular term that they use too.
Well, shit.
It's called screwed the pooch.
Screwed the pooch.
Y'all never heard of that?
Hell no.
A white person be like, man, you really screwed the pooch on that one.
What the fuck? No.
It means like you messed up.
Well, I would hope it does mean that you messed up. Screwed the pooch.
But I don't know why you would reference.
Because they be fucking animals and shit with their nasty
doing it to
asses.
a dog you
see how they be letting them lick them all in the mouth and shit any motherfucking way. Don't surprise me.
And
motherfuckers.
Kevin Gates, he be on some wild stuff when he be talking.
Nigga, hell, he be on some wild shit.
He do be on some facts though. Because when he talk about people getting parasites from fucking sleeping with their pets.
Well, yeah. That's definitely correct.
That makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's one of my phobias. I ain't gonna lie right now. I be watching a lot of videos with animals.
Mm-hmm.
And lately,
I
ain't had no salmon in a long time. Part of the reason why every salmon video I see, it be a parasite. It be some little white
something moving in that motherfucker. I done seen a lot of that shit too, though.
And I watch a lot of animal videos, like I said, and then they showing the bears that be eating this, that be on the salmon diets, and they be having these 10-foot long worms hanging out their ass because of the parasites.
Yeah.
And all they'll be on a fresh fish diet. I'd be like, ooh, you can't even eat fish no more.
Fucking that salmon up too though, nigga.
No, them bears be tearing. They be making that salmon look good. They be ripping the skin off perfectly. Bear got skills, nigga.
That wasn't his first salmon, nigga. That nigga do this, nigga.
For real.
Nah, for real.
God damn. Hey man, welcome back to the JMatt Show, man. This is show 120. We done made it to the 20s in this bitch.
Man, 120, nigga.
Yeah, man. I'm your host, JMatt.
It's the nigga Smoke.
Big Smoke in the house. Big homie Q on the ones.
Q is here.
On time. Like we on time today. Like this shit, we finna roll, man. We got a good show for y'all.
Let's get it.
I'm not even gonna waste no time because, hey, the trial of the what? We can't say century.
You say the year at least. Shit.
The trial of the decade, maybe.
Decade.
Was Bill Cosby's trial in this decade?
Hell yeah, it was.
All right. I know time be moving real
fast. It do, but yeah, it's definitely.
I don't know how this one measures up with the Cosby trial, but it's up there.
All right, you got at least say it's a trial of the year, man. At least
trial
a year,
of the year.
At least.
Okay, trial of the year. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I tried it. I'll take it. I'm trying to make it more.
I get it. But it'd be a lot of trials though, for real shit.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I am anticipating. On the way over here, I was thinking about that nigga Dirk trial.
See,
it's finna come up.
See,
Dirk lockdown.
When is his trial? I don't know shit about Dirk's situation.
That's gonna be interesting.
I don't know, Dirk.
Now the details, his trial is a little bit more grim and not as like you can't make a lot of jokes about his trial.
I said a little bit,
but the Diddy trial is full of jokes.
Hell
and
yeah,
we can really, it's a lot of things to laugh about, even though it's some serious charges. But we're gonna get right to it. We falsely reported in the last show. Because it was like fresh,
yeah.
So we was, everybody was talking about, the jury note said something about, charges was dropped against Diddy. Wasn't no charges dropped.
Yeah, it wasn't dropped.
You know what I'm saying? True. They basically, the judges simplified, I guess, the process of deliberation for the jury.
Mm-hmm.
So he took out some language that would make it easier for them to deliberate.
That's legit too.
I didn't really know. I don't think we really knew that at the time.
But they were saying that shit online anyway. All those different blogs were saying that shit. That the shit was dropped. A lot of different blogs.
Yeah. A lot of people had that information messed up. So come now, the verdict has been completed. The verdict is in. Diddy has been found not guilty on 3 charges, and I'm gonna bring him up. And he has been found guilty on 2 charges. Now,
ain't shit.
So that basically means the whole RICO situation with the 20 years to life is off the table.
Nah.
So I think I'm more interested to find out y'all's opinions because I've been online since this morning, watching so many different people's lives. so many different people's opinions.
And there's a lot of that.
The law channels. I've been fucking with this nigga. Academics been streaming for like 8-9 hours every day during this shit. So I be getting a lot of information from his channel.
Academics.
And a lot of people is pretty much saying like it's a win for Diddy.
Nigga, cause it is.
Now, that's what I want to get to. Is it a win? Do you think it's a win just because his life is no longer like on the line as far as like life in prison?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so you basically saying that's a win because he's not facing life.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Nigga, facing life, nigga, is crazy. To avoid that right there, that's definitely a win off top.
Okay.
Definitely a win.
I can appreciate that.
Yeah, that's. They said the nigga dropped down on his knees, nigga was thanking God. Nigga, that nigga was happy than a motherfucker.
Like shit. I dropped down to my knees when the law came.
For real, nigga, shit. You avoid life. Come on, man, bro. That is clearly a win, honestly, man. And he been locked up right now. They said, it's been about a year?
It's about
almost, if it ain't almost like, yeah, like damn near a year.
So, honestly, man.
That's major, bro. That's
I never thought that.
He was gonna get life?
Never.
I'll give you that. You might not have thought that, but it was other people that thought he was. It was a lot of people that thought he was gonna get that shit. I'll take that women. I heard some dudes saying that shit too. Really? Like, oh, it's over for that nigga. Diddy's done.
Really?
That nigga's done. All that shit he done been through, the shit with J-Lo and all that shit he done been through with Diddy, like they got that nigga now. Niggas like it's over for that nigga.
So it's like okay, payback.
Okay, yeah. I swear I done heard niggas
so they thought that they was gonna fry him for this, for all the shit that he got away with in past years.
That's what I heard from some people.
I have heard that too.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I'm saying, chickens coming home to roost type shit.
Yeah, oh, that nigga Diddy is done. A lot of people say. I ain't gonna say everybody, but there was a lot of motherfuckers saying that shit.
Getting life is some freak nasty shit. That's nasty work. Now you talking about some nasty work? Getting life for getting semen rubbed on your nipples is
damn, Jay, damn.
Wow.
Shit.
This
nigga said semen on the nipples. Oh my God,
bro. You can't give a nigga life for being nasty.
Can't. Just gotta block that out my head now.
I thought it was interesting because a lot of people, and I'm gonna play this clip from my homie, one of the most interesting niggas. I'm so glad I found this nigga on the internet. This nigga is so fucking entertaining, man. This nigga Zip with the Drip from New York City. Oh my God. This nigga is one of my favorite niggas to watch online right now. I'm so glad the algorithm introduced me to Zip with the Drip. So I'm gonna play a clip from him, but I did hear a lot of people coming from the angle too, where it's like, this might be like a humiliation ritual type shit, but on a higher level, because all you did was expose this nigga personal business
like a motherfucker
that nobody needed to know.
Yeah, like a motherfucker. But that's definitely I ain't just gonna say definitely. That clearly was one of the things they did. All that descriptive shit about the freak offs, that didn't have shit to do with the RICO. I feel like it was just more of an exposing this nigga for the freaky ass boy he is, for real. So what you saying, that's right. Shit, they was exposing that shit because if the nigga get off, like, I mean, the world knows. Everybody looking at this nigga like, man, yo, freak boy ass nigga.
No,
for real.
He Rick James, super freak.
No, for
nigga. Like, to the
nigga Diddy, man.
Like, exponentially. Like,
for real.
Niggas was thinking they was getting busy in the bedroom, nigga. You hear the trial, you like, ooh, I thought I wasn't doing nothing.
Right. No, for real. Imagine what Cassie's husband was looking like, nigga. That nigga.
That's what I said. I think
that nigga shit is like, damn, that's my wife up there.
Yeah.
That's my hoe. I mean, my wife. You got up there.
I wonder, like, is this nigga like able to do? Is he able to like even get freaky with her? Like at this point, like
he can try.
Yeah, he can try.
He definitely ain't the Punisher. He ain't the Punisher. This nigga.
Damn.
Nah, he ain't gonna make it to that level, man. He ain't on that level.
Nah, he ain't hitting it with the Ving Rhames.
Nah.
Leap in the kitchen.
Nah. He ain't doing that shit. Cassie a go loud like a motherfucker. He ain't gonna match that energy right there, man.
Damn.
He ain't gonna match that. They showed niggas outside the courthouse, nigga put baby oil all over each other and shit. After the verdict, man, people are fucking crazy, man. Crazy. Niggas in New York just baby oil all over each other and shit. I'm like, oh.
I don't know if you heard this. I don't know if you heard this.
What?
This nigga Diddy is he done took his freak level to such new heights. This nigga would put his baby oil in the humidor to make sure it's a certain temperature.
In the humidor?
My nigga liked his baby oil at a specific temperature, man.
Damn.
You know the humidor niggas use for cigars?
I know what you mean, but that's why I'm like, the baby oil, damn, that nigga want that bitch. He want that shit good and warm.
Yeah, he like it.
That nigga's a freak, man. That's all it is at the end of the day, man.
Room
but hey,
temperature was
the nigga cold though, man. He cold because he beat that RICO, man. Shout out to the to that lawyer dude. That nigga 2 for 2 on the RICO, nigga Thug and Diddy.
Oh, okay, that's a good record.
That nigga stock just went up.
Yeah, he finna get hella cases.
His stock then went up, nigga.
He finna be like the crump nigga for the niggas on the civil rights shit.
Yep. Nah, for real.
Yeah.
Nah, he cold, man. He cold.
No, that's dope. I mean, salute. I mean, I don't know how much I can salute a nigga that beat a RICO on the nastiest shit I've ever heard.
He's just a freak, man. He a freak boy, man. That's all, man. You a freak boy.
All right. Well, let me play this clip. Let me play this clip from my nigga Zip with the motherfucking drip.
Yeah, kicked Cassie ass a couple times, but yeah.
See, and that's the thing. Because now it's like
he said, see, that's the thing.
Let me play this.
Play the clip. Go ahead.
The racketeering charge, not guilty. 2 SA charges, not guilty. Transportation to engage in prostitution, he's found guilty of. 2 counts. He's facing 10 years on those 2 counts. Chances are they're not going to run anything consecutive.
Nah.
Most he's looking.
Now, this nigga, if you ain't hip to Zip with the drip, this nigga he did a 20-year bid. So he's very familiar with
he did a dub in that bitch?
System. Yeah.
Shit.
Attempted murder shit. He got a body, all this shit.
Shit.
Yeah. So he's one of them niggas who
he's very familiar.
Very familiar, right?
I get you. God damn.
120 months. He's been in jail for over a year now, about a year now. He could get time served on that. He might have done all of the jail time that he's possibly gonna do. But this is not a win for Diddy. No, this is not a win for Diddy. If he don't got to do another day in jail, this is not a win for Diddy. They just publicly humiliated Diddy. They let us know that Diddy like boy juice on his chest. They like when they rub the boy's juice on his chest. This is not a
Oh, my God.
We didn't know these
Oh, my God. This nigga,
Diddy
man.
is a convicted sex offender now. Yeah. We didn't know these things about Diddy before. How is this a win? How does a man blow trial for committing sex acts, and y'all on here talking about this is a win for Diddy? Come on.
I mean,
now he went on to say a lot more, but his angle is, and I get with his angle because we got like if you progress the situation or the conversation past, okay, he's. Life is off the table.
Right.
I think we'll all agree that that's a good thing.
Hell yeah.
Now, he's coming from the standpoint of a nigga who been incarcerated.
Right.
Did a whole dub. And the tag that's going to come with Diddy after this shit is going to be what's most interesting. Now, if he has to register as a sex offender, that's going to be interesting to see how this play out when it comes to his business moves and his dealings and how niggas is gonna be able to move and shake with him when all this shit is done. Plus the fact that he gonna have to deal with all these civil cases, this shit is gonna drain this nigga's finances even more. So it's like, okay, did you win because your life is no longer on the line? Yes, I think we would say, yeah, that's a positive thing. You're no longer facing a situation where you're gonna spend the rest of your life behind bars.
That's a motherfucking win, flat out.
But overall, did he win? I would have to say no.
That's debatable.
Overall,
shit, the NBA done already lifted this shit. That nigga come back to games, nigga. Shit. Remember they had banned the nigga. He couldn't even go to the NBA game. Nigga, shit. It's already
I
begun,
think
man.
that's kind of low on the total poll as far as
I'm not gonna say it's not low.
Consequences
I ain't even gonna say it's not low.
The NBA games is like, that's like a bonus.
I'm not gonna say it's not a bonus, but the nigga definitely still won. The after shit, him registering as a sex offender, nah, it's a whole boatload of them motherfuckers. Like that shit
but
ain't
not on his
level.
Yeah, not billion. It's not a
he
lot.
Ain't a billionaire no more. But even with that though,
it ain't even a whole lot of 100 millionaires that
Diddy
registered sex.
Diddy can write a book. Diddy can write a book. That bitch gonna be #1 seller. That bitch gonna be #1 seller.
That's true. But what's that gonna garner?
That's gonna
get
a
couple M's.
A couple M's. That's couple M's. Coverage. Hell yeah, it's gonna give him everything that he need. Because the nigga ain't gonna come out broke. He ain't broke or nothing.
No, I'm not talking about what he currently has. I'm talking about his future going forward.
All right. Well,
and potential business dealings, because I don't think he's going to be able to operate on the high level that he was operating before all this happened.
Maybe not. I'll take that. I'll take that.
About the shit that was going on with the liquor company.
Yeah, he ain't fucking with Ciroc and shit.
He already he no longer has Revolt, which was huge. That was a very big.
That was hell yeah. That was major. He is gonna have to dumb it down, basically.
And as far as music goes and producing, you are now also, your pool of niggas that's willing to stand next to you is limited as far as making the music. So I'm just looking at it realistically. Like, I got it. Cool. I wish my nigga was here to. Is that?
Go ahead.
Speaking of motherfucking devil, go get the nigga.
Let's say if he is, he just might.
I was literally about to say this nigga name
because I don't think he ain't calling me. So yeah,
I was literally about to say his name, and I was just about to say.
That's crazy.
I swear to God, I was literally.
I believe. I swear to God.
So I am going to ask my man when he come downstairs if he would like to get on camera, because he was the main nigga talking about it's a celebration.
He was,
and I want to know if
he's gonna celebrate with him too. Hopefully, he got something to drink.
You know what?
Hopefully, he got something to drink.
I'm gonna let these two niggas, Frick and motherfucking Frank, sit in these two seats.
Oh, you gotta be freaking Frank, damn.
You just said I'm gonna celebrate with him.
Celebrate too, man. Celebrate with him.
My nigga just arrived. My nigga JMatt.
He got the deli on too. Come on, my nigga.
Nope, come on over here, man. Put that bag down. Come on over here,
my nigga, man.
Show them what you show the people what you brought over here, man.
Celebrate, baby.
Show the people what you brought over here.
Celebrate, man. Nigga Puff got to quit. That nigga beat the feds. Niggas don't do that shit.
Nah, niggas don't do that, though. Nah, they don't. What up, my nigga? What up, my nigga?
Got to.
Hey, you gotta celebrate.
So I was just gonna ask my guy. I was literally about to say your name, and then you called.
Okay.
Because we in the midst of talking about the Diddy situation. And I would love if you willing to sit here
with all this freaking Frank
with the other homie who would like to celebrate, because I just got finished talking about how overall it's absolutely a win for no longer having your life on the line. Outside of that, I don't see this as a win. And I just laid out my reasons for what I believe.
On some down the stretch type shit.
Yeah.
With other businesses type shit.
Yeah, and you a businessman. So I understand, like, you missed what I said, but I think you would be able to appreciate on the playback, because I ain't going to, run it back.
Right.
But I feel like you would be able to appreciate what I'm saying as far as his future and how that's going to look, because he possibly has to register as a sex offender at this point. So I'm going to let you crack that bottle when you ready. I'm gonna hand it over. You know what I'm saying? You can sit here. You could chop it up.
Yeah, we got glasses too over here, man. Pull that shit up.
Chop it up with your homeboy, and y'all can
pull that
shit
up,
the Deli
man.
on and the Ciroc boys
nigga
and all that shit.
Feds and shit, man. That nigga cold, man. That nigga cold. Saying,
is he cold or is the lawyers cold?
The lawyers.
Okay, the lawyers cold, man. He had the money to afford him, so I mean, he cold too.
I want to make sure we all on the up and up.
Nigga. Shout out to the lawyer. Like we just talked about him. That he 2 for 2 on the RICO. He 2 for 2.
Diddy is cold blooded.
He is.
You know what I'm saying?
But I don't know that
Mr. Nipple Nasty himself, man.
I mean, different players, same game, man. Like I told you before, man. He ain't the first one to do this shit, man. This shit been going on for a while, man. I told you, Clive is the nigga though. That's the nigga they need to be looking at.
You know what? while he cracking that bottle of DeLeon, that's so funny.
Shout out to the DeLeon.
It is interesting when they brought up the situation regarding the RICO and how it wasn't no other co-defendants, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think his assistant, her name was what, KK or something like that, the white lady?
It might have been. I'm not for sure.
It was KK. And I think everybody along this trial was referencing KK, and everybody had questions about why KK wasn't called to the stand, either for the prosecution or the defense. And seeing as though it was a RICO charge, the best Cody out there would have been KK, because this is the person almost like that they was comparing to like Ghislaine Maxwell.
Okay. Where
she's the assistant. She literally books everything for him. She's very well informed about all of his finances, where things are going. She is pretty much in charge of this man's life. She is his right hand.
Right.
And the fact that she wasn't called, and it's a RICO case with no other Codys, but she would be the perfect Cody. She would be the perfect person to charge alongside of him. That's interesting. It's interesting that she was not involved in no way, shape, or form in the case. And I don't like that.
This nigga said,
you know why I don't like that?
Why don't you like
why
that?
Why the fuck the black man got to stand trial with this shit all by itself, and then you got a white bitch that could be in the trial, but y'all want to leave her out? That's why I think this is more of like a ritual situation, humiliation ritual. Why the fuck this white bitch is not charged with nothing? And it's a RICO. And this bitch knows everything about everything, help book everything, help finance, pay for every flight. Nigga, what?
Yeah, you don't
that's
know,
dirt.
You don't know who that bitch know either. Like,
that's dirt.
Don't you worry about it.
I don't like that shit.
You safe.
I don't like that shit.
I can feel that. I don't like it either. Hey, what Tupac say? It's just the way it is, nigga. She's safe, bro.
The only thing I'm taking away from this shit is the fact that Diddy asked a bitch to transport semen from one room to another room so he can rub it on himself. That's the only thing, man. I swear that shit is going to stay with me forever, man. Every time I see Diddy, I'm going to think of this nigga.
Oh my God. Dang, man.
I'm going to think of this nigga.
Why?
I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Come on, man. Come on up here, bro. Come on up here, man. Y'all niggas have y'all little kumbaya celebration and shit. Y'all niggas toast bottles. Do what you want.
Hey, you need a drink too, though, Jay, man.
I'm gonna toast after.
No, man. Get you a glass, man. Oh, man. Get you a glass.
I'm not gonna be involved in this fuckery.
Man,
I'm siding with my nigga Law on this one.
From the very beginning, I didn't know really what to expect, because it was so much talk going into this whole thing about, oh man, it's all of these, him being gay, number one.
Yeah.
All of these different women, these sex tapes, and then you thinking underage girls, and
they was talking that underage shit
It was a whole lot leading up to this, and I'm just like, in that documentary it came out, it was like, damn, I thought they was about to fry Puff. Like, I thought it was over with.
They did have a few documentaries though. They just had just one though. Yeah, they had a few of them.
It was a lot. It was like they made.
Yeah, they did.
They made him out like he was a monster for real. And as this trial went on, like none of that shit came out. So in order for the government to prove like a strong case,
right?
They not just gonna take it easy on them.
Right.
They gonna include all of that, right? Because they trying to paint this picture.
True.
None of that shit came out. None of that shit happened.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
None of it happened. And
I agree.
The only thing that did happen was people got up there on the stand and lied. A bunch of hoes got poked in their story. And it's like, okay, hold on. This shit ain't nothing but a bunch of jealous ass, miserable ass females.
Talk that shit, man. Talk that shit.
Got this case put on this nigga in the feds prematurely, picked this bullshit up, and ran with it
They
and
did.
tried to put a RICO on this man.
They did.
And he beat that shit.
And I believe that they was trying to save some motherfuckers from that shit too when they raided his crib. Cause them niggas wasn't looking for nothing in Pacific. Them niggas was just snatching shit. All them little tapes and shit or whatever that was on his laptops, on his computers and shit. I feel like they was just taking evidence out that motherfucker. Cause I feel like a lot of people was involved in that shit too though. You know, in the freak offs. You know what I'm saying? Them freak offs been going on for a while, but at the same time, talking about all that freak shit, that wasn't even what they was charging the nigga with. That was my main thing. You exposing how nasty the nigga is, all this freaky shit, but that's not the charges though.
Exactly.
That's not the charges.
Like, I think, you know, it just was something, it make them look bad.
Just like he said, the public humiliation.
Yeah, that's it. They definitely did that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what Cassie said was true or not, talking about that. I ain't gonna even repeat that shit. But I don't know if that shit was true or not. Cause I mean, you lied about so much other stuff.
Right, true.
I'm supposed to believe that too. So it's like, man.
Yeah, and they had sympathy for her too. She pregnant.
Right.
She in the courtroom pregnant and shit and all crying. So they got sympathy for her and shit. So I don't really have no sympathy for that bitch for real. Yeah, she took that 30 million before this shit too. And then her whole ass husband really probably the one that put her up to this shit. Like, no, we gonna get this nigga. All that foul shit he did to you, cause he old pussy ass nigga too. Anyway.
Well, from my understanding, bruh, Cassie was like broke. Her and her husband, they had 2 kids at the time. They had moved back in with her parents. They were living with her parents. So she came up with this idea with, I believe, and this is just my thinking, with the other girl, the Brianna girl that testified against Puff.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this tell-all book.
Oh yeah, I heard that. Right.
All right. So she came up or concocted this story with this book and all of that, and Puff obviously settled out with her.
That 30, I hear it, bitch. Damn.
Well, 20 from Puff and then 10 from the hotel. Cause the
hotel gave him 10?
Gave her 10, yeah. And it came out during the trial that the hotel gave her the other 10. That's where the 30 comes from.
Well, she got total of 30.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so she got paid, right? And then her homegirl, the girl Brianna that testified against Puff, that lied and said he was hanging her over the balcony and all of that, which the lawyers found out that was a lie. Because at the time, they said that the shit happened in Los Angeles, but Puff was with Cassie at the time.
When the shit was supposed to happen?
Lied about the day and everything. So to me, that should have just been a mistrial right there.
Right there, yeah.
Along with some other key points in that whole shit.
Right.
The girl Jane, she got up there lying and whatever, and turns out she was just jealous and mad because Puff kicking it with Young Miami at the time and whatever.
Sidebar.
That makes sense.
But check this out. So they got the text messages. Everything been laid out. It's been exposed. You know what I'm saying? This was nothing but jealousy and just envy from a bunch of women, man. Because Puff was kicking it like that. Like he got a few different girls and shit like that.
I mean, that makes sense when you up like that. You got I mean,
screenshots from the girl Jane sending him like, oh, you got Carisha. That's Young Miami's real. You got Carisha bigger roses than what you got me. Oh, she got a such and such bag, and you only got me this bag. You only come see me at this time, and I see you on Instagram with her
all the time.
During the daytime.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm out here like a fucking liking this shit.
So that's what that whole thing was about, I believe, man. But
I'll take that too, though.
Ultimately, homie beating a RICO, that's major, man.
No, that is major.
We can't look down on that shit. And a black man at that.
You know black man, right. No, that is major.
Using his resources and shit the way he did. I think he had like 11 attorneys.
Yeah, it was a lot of them motherfuckers. There was a lot of them motherfuckers.
And they done a hell of a job, man.
Because one attorney or somebody fell back like, all right, I can't.
Right, I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's like, I can't do this. Like,
I wonder what was the reason behind that. That did happen. I forgot all about that.
That nigga like he wiped his hands like, I'm cool on this one, man. This a little bit too rich for me, right? He couldn't fuck with it, but it still worked out though. It still worked out. So
and then,
shit.
I mean, end of the day, I don't want to sit up here and act like I'm cool with Puff jumping on Cassie the way he did, because that was some sucker shit the way he did in that video and all of that. And I said that shit at that time, and that was another reason why I thought that they was just gonna fry his ass, because I'm like, okay, if that came out, then it had to be like a lot more of that type of activity is what I was thinking.
You would think.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was like, oh, like this nigga really a monster for real.
And they was running with that shit tough.
I don't condone that shit. It's a lot of men out here doing like sucker ass shit. I heard a story last week about a dude killing I don't know if his wife or whatever, but then turned the gun on her daughter. Her daughter got away. It's a lot of that shit. I don't condone none of it.
Right.
But at the end of the day, Puff, he jumped on her. This nigga been in jail damn near a year. And Cassie, you got $30 million. I call it a wash. I say everybody good. We square now at that point, because there's a lot of women. There's a lot of women out here getting jumped on, and y'all ain't getting shit. Yeah.
For free, nigga. You know what I'm saying? For free. Getting that ass for free, nigga. Shit. For free.
For nothing. You know, so it is what it is. And then I just also think I'll add this too, that it's a lot of bullshit with these charges that was put on them too, because now I understand that sex trafficking could be something as simple as you on Instagram kicking it to a girl or whatever, like y'all chopping it up in the DMs and shit. You say, well, shit, come fuck with me tonight. You know,
right?
I'm gonna send you a lift. You ordering a lift for her is trafficking.
Right. That's some crazy ass
you
shit.
Rolling up some weed, lighting the weed up, and then that's possession, and then distribution.
That's some whole shit.
All right, JMatt.
That's some whole shit.
But they don't get mad at me. It's the way it was explained by some attorneys.
Are you getting into legal semantics?
But that's the way it was. I'm not. Listen, this ain't me making this shit up. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's the way it was described, and I think it's bullshit, man.
I'm just gonna say shout out to the DeLeon.
Yeah. All right, man. Give me my goddamn microphone, man. Go sit there. Enjoy your DeLeon.
They did deny him bail though.
This a bitch.
Yeah,
they denied him bail,
but what JMatt was saying, which is why I had to snatch my microphone back, is because that is super nuanced. And that is an interesting part of what we finding out, or at least I'm going to speak for myself. From what I learned through this case, when it comes to the letter of the law, nigga, when it come down to trafficking, specifically sex trafficking, which ties in and has a lot to do with the word coercion. And when it comes to distribution, what that means, the quantities you have to have for it to fall under distribution, and all this stuff is, listen, if y'all not
you better
young black men or niggas that's just foolish out here following trends, trying to be with the shits, trying to look like y'all cool. If y'all don't know how this law really works, y'all niggas is playing with motherfucking fire. I'ma just say that. And if y'all don't learn nothing from this trial, man, y'all niggas better learn to fucking cover your ass. Stop playing around thinking everything is sweet, because all it takes is for a woman to change their mind about an interaction that you had with them, and you up shit's creek.
Even if you ain't wrong, just the accusations itself will fuck your shit up too, though.
That's all it takes is for somebody to change their mind and have a second thought about what they just did the previous night. And everything could be over for you. So everybody need to fucking really, 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 like, just chill out. Think about what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Take a beat. Actually, you might need to beat and think and have a sober mind. Like
post-nut clarity.
Yeah, that might be the move. Like, nigga, just get that shit out the way and then think about if you need to interact with this bitch or if you want to float her ass out.
Yeah, and you won't. After you bust that, man, actually, man, fuck her though. For real. I ain't even about to fly her ass out.
This shit is wild. This shit is an interesting case. I've never seen a case like this in my entire life. I ain't gonna hold you.
I don't think nobody's really seen no case like this in particular. Shit.
Especially with somebody of this magnitude.
Yeah.
Like, this nigga is like a living legend.
Yeah.
We can't forget that part.
No, for real.
This is one of our icons, just like they tried to do with Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby, probably a freaky ass nigga too.
I mean, come on, man. Yeah, they always freaks though. Yeah.
They ain't charge Bill with no possession and distribution, and he got Quaaludes, and that's the culture, and
right.
It's all very nuanced. And I feel like they pick and choose who they want to go after. Like I said, I don't want to keep going back to the assistant.
No, they do,
but they choosing to attack our legends. They choosing to attack our black men who mean something to us, and. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Now I can't help it, but I am gonna look at Diddy different. Diddy different. Diddy is different.
Everybody gonna look at him different. Everybody gonna look at him different. But
everybody assumed Diddy was into some freaky shit and was potentially gay. I heard that shit when I was in middle school. My brother Ike been saying that shit since we was in the 7th grade. I'm like, Ike, why are you saying that? Diddy is the man. What are you talking about? Nah, that nigga gay. How do you know? There wasn't even no social media back then. But I don't know, man. Like,
there's a lot of them motherfuckers
so it's
already
like,
gay, though.
Just real. Knowing as much as we know about this man, some shit you can't unhear, some shit you can't unsee. But hey, man, salute to y'all, man.
Hey, man.
My nigga life is no longer on the line.
That nigga beat that RICO, man.
I will salute to my nigga life no longer being on the line. I will give you that.
That's a great thing.
That is a good
thing.
That's a great thing.
That's a good thing.
Can't undermine that.
So, speaking of lawsuits, turns out the homie Drake, the Canadian gangster himself, is still pursuing his lawsuit against Kendrick Lamar. UMG has not been able to get this shit dismissed, if y'all don't know. So this is actually going to proceed. The judge in the case is hearing things out. The judge is not saying this is not something that should be like dismissed. So it's going to proceed. We're going to have another case that's going to be very high profile, and it's going to have a whole lot of high stakes because of what's involved, which is freedom of speech. Like, this is huge. I don't think Drake is going to win because of the precedent this shit was set, where what he's alleging in his lawsuit is that Kendrick Lamar's lyrics in They Not Like Us should not be classified as artistic expression. However, they should be taken as literal. So he's going at this as if
this is some bitch ass shit.
As if it's a defamation case where Kendrick is not being artistic, he's being actually literal. He's defaming them,
bad about me,
and he is
he's telling lies about me,
causing people to go out and potentially cause him harm. Because you do remember that his bodyguard got shot up at his house after the song. Whether the relevance of that matters or not, what I'm saying is the judge is actually going to hear this shit out.
Well, that's cool.
I feel like this is going to go to the actual Supreme Court because it's a matter of freedom of speech. And it's a matter of using lyrics and artistic expression. Like, that's a super fine line. I don't think no judge is going to. Absolutely. This ain't going to be no regular court. So that case is going to be really interesting, and it's going to be a lot at stake, but I don't think it's going to go anywhere because, dude, you can't. If Drake wins, it literally changes the whole music industry.
Yeah, and that's why I don't see him winning. I don't. A bitch ass nigga. I think it's a bitch ass nigga.
Hold that thought.
Because
I'm gonna give you some space to speak on Drake in a second. Man, the last thing I want to say about this case with Drake is that it's potentially for Drake a lose-lose situation, because I think the likelihood of him winning is very slim, but the likelihood of him spending close to $100 million defending this shit is high.
He spent $100 million on this shit?
No, I said he will have to.
Oh, I'm about to say, this nigga like spent $100 million already on this shit. If he keep pursuing this shit,
you're gonna the legal proceedings is gonna be drawn out for a long time, and the lawyers you're gonna have to pay.
So if he wins, what is he looking for an outcome of him winning? If he wins,
If he wins,
what is he?
You gotta remember, he's not suing an individual. He's suing a record.
Right, I get that part.
This nigga would probably seek. I'm sure this nigga would probably be looking to get $1 billion. At least $1 billion.
$1 billion.
Absolutely $1 billion.
Yeah, he ain't gonna win.
So as far as what he would be asking for is at least $1 billion. But like I said,
and that's pretty much like a defamation almost, is what you said, is what he said.
Well, I don't want to,
but kind of though, like I mean, if you know what I mean, but
we
don't have to be give it the correct term.
Along the lines of defamation.
Yeah, nah.
But the money he's going to have to spend to litigate this shit, and the time it's going to take because it's going to go through different court systems, and
because I mean, it started when he put this out when he started this lawsuit a little while ago, though, right?
Shit, when the song is what, a year old? It's like the round when Diddy got arrested.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Right. So like you said,
they not like us. Maybe about a year. Kendrick been riding this high for a while. Like it's going. I would say it's be about 12 months.
Okay.
They not like us came out. I think it was last summer. It was the last summer anthem, right?
It was last summer anthem.
Yeah, for sure.
I think last spring or something.
Because he did it in the Super Bowl.
He did, definitely did. I clearly remember the Super Bowl.
So it had to be popping for at least 5-6 months before that.
Right, and Super Bowl was in February. So
yeah. So we a good year in. So keep an eye out for that one, my good peoples. But the second thing I want to say is, did you see Drake's new abs? Did y'all see this nigga abs?
Man, yeah, I seen the.
Please tell me y'all seen this nigga abs.
The Hawaiian roll pack, yeah.
The Hawaiian roll.
we clearly seen that bullshit, man.
The Hawaiian roll pack.
Who knew niggas was doing that though with their ass? I definitely didn't know that. I didn't. I'm sorry. I did not know niggas was doing that with their ass. First off,
for sure.
But yeah, the nigga, he ain't got the nigga arms ain't matching. His arms ain't toned up. The nigga chest ain't toned. The only thing that's is cut is this nigga Hawaiian roll 6-pack, man. That shit don't look right at all.
That shit looks so bad.
It looks horrible.
It looked like he didn't even give his shit time enough to heal properly. You know what I'm saying? It looked like he still got the surgery mark. Still like,
yeah.
Please show this nigga.
Yeah.
Please show this nigga.
I'm about to say you can look that up, bro. Like no. And then to add to it, Big Sean did it too. Big Sean out here, this nigga, they was like, nigga, if you could see what a stomach ache looked like, that's what his stomach looked like.
When Big Sean did that?
Listen, if y'all look out, because they got Drake and Big Sean right next to each other, it was like, so when are we gonna have this conversation about niggas having ab surgery? Big Sean shit look bad, bruh. Arms don't match at all, but both of them niggas had that surgery, man. That shit looks bad. Big Sean look awkward as fuck too with his shit. His shit almost look like Professor Clump like type shit. He got like a lot of layers on this shit. His shit don't look right at all, bro. Like,
but Big Sean, he's not like no workout nigga either, though.
I know.
You're right.
We say neither is Drake.
But I will say Drake did have a period of time when he was trying to hit the gym, though. At least I've never known Big Sean to be like a nigga who was trying to be buff.
I give you that. But look at that. I'm telling you, you need it, man. Q, please pull that picture up so he can see this shit. You have to see this shit, bro. You have to see this shit, bro.
So when it comes to Drake and his new abs, is he just trolling niggas, or do he really think do you think he really think he look good?
That part.
What you think? Which one you think?
That part. That second part.
You think he really think?
Hell yeah, he do. Nigga, you see how first off, Drake is a diva ass nigga in the first fucking place, nigga. That nigga take pictures with the duck lips, nigga. He had his hair braided with the barrettes in it, nigga. Taking pictures, selfies in the mirror and shit, like a little broad and shit. The nigga's a diva, so I definitely know this nigga thinks he looks good in that shit. Look how he took the picture, nigga. Like, look at me, nigga. Look at these abs. Like, fuck these arms.
I feel like they put the V in there too. Like, you know how niggas get the V?
Yeah, you got that V line. No, for real.
Drake,
nigga, that nigga definitely thought he was doing some shit with that, man.
He has to be the corniest nigga.
And dude, did you see Sean's yet? Yeah. Who's look worse?
Let me see this shit real quick.
They both look bad, but
get the fuck out of here, bitch. He with the dad bod and this rippled abs.
That shit looks horrible, bruh.
Hey, that shit is corny, man. This shit is super corny, man.
I just didn't know. Like I said, I didn't know niggas was doing that to their abs, though. I ain't gonna hold you. I did not know that. Like, nigga, it's not that deep to get some abs, nigga. Y'all rich as fuck, man. Work out. Get a personal trainer, nigga. Y'all got chefs and shit, nigga.
The first nigga.
Fuck, nigga.
That nigga got Marvel action figure upper body with Where's Waldo arms.
For real. That shit look
nigga's
bad.
abs look like a straight up Ken doll.
Yeah.
Hey, the first nigga that I suspected of doing some body alterations on some rap shit was that nigga Moneybagg Yo.
Moneybagg.
Now, if Moneybagg Yo really got it in the, out the mud in the gym and shit, kudos.
But you say he looked like he looked like he
kind
did.
of looked like he did. Him, man, what's his girl name? Ari Lennox or Ari? They both look like they did some shit to them. Like they probably did that shit together.
They probably did though. Shit, he got the bread for it. Because they was even talking about how much that shit cost.
Deals, you do me, you do her, we get a discount.
Yep. It costs like they put like the shit costs up to like $15,000 to $16,000 to do. So it's not super expensive, especially for niggas who millionaires. That ain't shit.
I was watching Joe Budden earlier today. He pointed out something that I didn't even think about, and now it makes so much sense.
What did he point out?
He claims that this is Drake's second round of surgery.
Damn, is it?
That's what he claimed. And he said that because he was like, remember when Drake went on this tour and this nigga was wearing a bulletproof vest just out of nowhere?
I do remember, yeah. Because he even had it.
Exactly.
He had even had one like looked like one was shot up. I don't know if that was intentional with the whole not like us shit. I don't know.
He was walking around with a bulletproof vest.
I do remember that though.
Why else would this nigga? That's not even in your damn persona. That's not.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
Thing like you're not 50 Cent. So what better way to cover up your first round of ab surgery than to wear a bulletproof vest?
Yeah,
these niggas is divas.
No. Drake is definitely a diva. He is definitely a diva, man.
Damn.
The nigga had the rainbow hairpins in his video, bro. Like, I don't know what else niggas need to see that this nigga is a diva.
I thought that was. I ain't gonna speak.
Go ahead. Nah, speak on that shit.
Nah.
Speak on that shit, man.
Because that shit was weird as fuck that he did that. But I thought that he was trying to do some artistic shit.
Yeah, nah, shit.
I thought he was trying to do some artistic shit, but then when everything plays out after that, everything that Drake has done in the past, seeing where he is now with the shit that he's doing, which is really not hip hop shit, this ain't born out of no shit that we actually did here in the States growing up. Niggas don't do what you doing right now.
Right.
We gotta second guess everything this nigga done did since he been popular. Everything is suspect now.
I give you that.
Everything is performative. Nothing seems genuine. You just seem like a very good actor, like you've been saying for a long time.
That's all he is, man. He's great. He's
very good, talented actor.
I'll give him that.
He knows how to play roles.
He do. I'll give you that.
You know what I'm saying? You showed me the film when this nigga was trying to talk like a goddamn Jamaican.
Stop, man, bro. Drake has been corny for a long time, though, man. But the hoes rock with him, though. So if the hoes rock with you, the niggas is gonna fuck with you too, because the hoes see you rocking with it, though.
Yeah, now he seemed even cornier.
Yeah, but
I didn't even know that
been
was
that way
possible.
though. He's been that way,
to
bro.
Get cornier? I didn't know that you could do that.
You leave it up to Drake.
Yeah.
Show you something different with that one.
Drake will show you how it's done, man. Fucking goddamn. Cornball of cornballs.
Sex to get their abs done. That's a new one.
All right, so we off the rap shit. We off the lawsuit shit. Salute to Diddy and his team for sparing his life. And fuck Drake, you corny bitch.
Yeah, he corny as fuck. Bitch ass nigga.
Now, the coldest shit that I heard of in the past 7 days was the man jumping off the cruise ship to save his daughter that fell off the cruise ship into the fucking water. Oh my God. Now, we talked about this incident, maybe the last rendition of the show, which was 3 years ago. This is how long ago it was. Y'all recall the grandfather who was charged with his granddaughter's death because he accidentally set her on a rail in front of a window. He thought it was a glass window there, but the window was open, and the 2 or 3 year old baby fell off the cruise ship into the water. And
I do remember that.
Man, that was one of the most saddest things I ever heard of in my life. I promise you, man. And they charged that man with her death like it was completely accidental.
Yeah.
These cruise ships is getting larger and larger and larger. These is damn near like skyscrapers.
No, for real.
Laid on the side in the water. They keep building these bitches high. It's just ridiculous.
No, they get bigger and bigger though. They getting bigger and bigger.
Can you imagine seeing your daughter fall 5-6 stories into the ocean? How many people all I
could do is just imagine like shit. I could, man. You know what I'm saying? It's
unbelievable.
Be in that situation, I couldn't imagine.
It's easy for us like to be online and we comment on shit and be like, man, I would have. Oh nigga, hell no, that couldn't have been me. I would have. I really don't know too many people whose first instinct would be to jump 5 stories into the ocean.
Into the ocean, right?
To save their baby. I really don't, man. Like this shit is so.
Because now it's like you trying to save the baby. Now who gonna save y'all though?
Oh my.
Because nobody knows. Only you, because she just fell and you just went right after. Nobody knows. Then y'all gonna go together.
And what's the odds of him being able to find her? Once
that part
falls,
too. Yeah,
once he's in the water.
And you said right. She was 2.
She was less than 5 years old. So what's the odds? Because you know when you hit that water from that high, you're gonna be disoriented.
Yeah,
you could get knocked out. A lot of things could go wrong. So to be able to like do all that, regain your bearings, and then be able to find her is absolutely unbelievable. And then they both got rescued. Oh my God, that shit is like a fucking mirror. I've never heard of a story like that.
Yeah, no, that was crazy right there. But luckily for him, like I say, you know, somebody, they seen it, you know, so help was able to come and shit. Like you say with the grandfather, with the younger one, that was just like nobody, you know what I mean? Nobody knew. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? They couldn't have got no help.
Yeah, he turned around and she was gone. Like he thought he was just sitting her up on the rail and you turn around, she's gone.
Yeah, you don't have time to alert nobody. Like you don't.
You talk about worst nightmare shit.
Yeah, that's fucking with you for the rest of your life, man.
Goddamn.
For the rest of your life. How old was you? How old was he? He was that was the dad or the
which one you talking about?
With the younger one, the 2-year-old.
The one that happened years ago?
Yeah, yeah.
No, that was a grandfather.
That was a grandfather. Okay, right.
They charged him. Grandfather. But man, I don't know. That just had me thinking like, man, you know, I went on the craziest thing that I did on a boat was go on a alligator tour in Florida through the swamps.
Right.
And when I say it was a alligator tour, no, them motherfuckers was right there.
No, I know they were, nigga. Florida don't fuck around with them damn gators.
So I'm thinking like, man, if something happens, because you got to think if something go wrong, what the fuck are you gonna do when you surrounded by alligators? If this boat capsized,
y'all fool, nigga.
If my wife fell in the water,
y'all is fool.
Am I jumping in because? Are we both finna be food for the gators?
Jay, you gotta rest with them gators, man.
Because honestly, let's be real. No, let's be honest. Let's be all the way.
Jay, you gotta rest with them gators, man.
You can't wrestle with them gators.
You gotta try,
Number one.
You gotta try, man.
But isn't the best situation for you to be able to try to pull her out because you got some leverage? So you know what I'm saying? If you in the boat and you reach out an arm,
what if she ain't arms reach though?
So what am I supposed to jump in?
Yes, nigga.
Push her? How am I pushing her?
You gotta jump, nigga. That adrenaline got taken. You gotta grab her.
You can't.
You gotta turn strong on that ass,
lift
nigga.
nobody out the water when
Nigga,
you in the water.
You gonna turn it to the Hawk, nigga, with that adrenaline, nigga.
You need
adrenaline going. You get more strength when that adrenaline going.
You
man.
need something up under you to push off of to lift somebody up in the water.
I get you, yo.
You can't lift nobody up in the water if you fucking just in the water too.
That's real.
Y'all niggas like two apples just bobbing in that. So what's the better move? You reach out a hand from the boat and then you could boom, Hulk strength pull her in.
Like the movie.
Or
like,
you jump in.
You. Just you was stretching and shit. You right there. Nigga, just gonna be stretching, nigga.
Or you jump in. Now both y'all reaching for somebody in the boat.
Yeah, we got both of y'all, man. Don't worry. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta go get your wife. You gotta jump in. You gotta jump in.
You jumping in with the guys?
I don't know. I ain't gonna hold you. I probably gonna jump in. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna jump in. At like a bunch of them at that though.
Bro, it was
talking about a bunch of them.
Gators.
I can see if it was just like
when I say gators, them bitches was sunbathing on the fucking
looking dry as fuck.
These niggas swimming fucking past the boat. No, it's gators.
No, I know what you mean. I done been on one of them trips in Florida. I know what you mean. It'd be a lot of them motherfuckers for real.
See, I feel like, you know, it's easy for us when we sit back and we watch these tragic situations, because I done seen some niggas do some heroic shit online. And you be like, yeah, oh yeah, hell yeah,
nah,
that shit too. Man, hell fucking no, you niggas wouldn't have did that shit, man.
Let me just throw this in with the ships though, with them crews real quick, is that you just gotta people be fucking around too much on them though. I know not them in particular, like the grandfather and all that stuff, but like a lot of people be fucking around doing dares, like the one kid who got dared to jump off of the ship.
That video I sent you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you know he was fooled. Cause he did that shit twice. He did that shit. It was dark when he did that shit.
The sharks ate his ass.
Yeah. And you telling me a dare? You got dared to do that? No, man. I think he was like 18 or something. Like people be you can't be fucking around with these ships doing dumb shit like that. I don't know if them niggas need to be having security in certain areas and shit after a certain time or something, but no, you can't be fucking around, man. Like
it shouldn't be that easy for you to
get
into the water. You know how like in Las Vegas hotel rooms, some windows you can't open.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's like, yeah, they should kind of have some more precautions.
Something, man, because people get drunk on them shits, nigga. Yeah. They get that drink package. No, you know what I'm saying? They be fried in a motherfucker, and they be sitting on the edge of that boy, just looking and want to do some weird shit. Or like I said with them little kids, like, man, dude, I dare you to jump off of there.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Why would you dare somebody to do that? And why would you even think of doing that shit?
No, that's for real. I thought about that and I'm like, you're right.
Stupid.
They should absolutely, you can have a balcony, but the balcony should have some type of plexiglass.
Yeah, something, bro, something.
You know what I'm saying? You can still lay out, get your view, enjoy the breeze, but you're not going to have your life be at risk.
Yeah,
like,
no, for real.
I think that shit should be like standard.
Shit, after a certain time, nigga, I don't know, the outskirts of that bitch need to be blocked off or something where people can lean over to the water or something. It's something.
Or have the deck staggered so that if you do fall off, you're not falling in the water, you might fall into another deck.
to another level or something. Yeah, I get what you mean. You know what I mean?
So it's like, at least
like the higher you up, further back you is, because you would, right, you can have, I see what you mean.
You know what I mean? So it's like, if you fall, you still gonna get fucked up.
Right. Like, you ain't falling in the water, you ain't in the ocean, nigga.
Yeah, you just not
fooled now.
Man, that shit, like, I don't know, man. The way they design this shit is kind of wild.
Yeah, I'm fucking around.
No, that shit tripped out.
I ain't gonna hold you though.
That shit's tripped out.
Shout out to this Delion though. This Delion actually tastes pretty fucking good though. Shout out to the Delion. Go ahead though. I ain't got a Delion. Shout out to the Delion, man.
This one last one. Speaking of situations where we'd be like, if that was me, I just showed you, and you watched the clip before you started.
I did.
Ladies, gentlemen, and I seen another clip before I came over here reminding me of the same shit when it's talking about like mind your business and like pay attention to shit that matters.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Before you find yourself in a predicament. I seen my brother Ike, man. He sent me a clip today, man. A woman called her husband.
A married woman.
A married woman.
Thank you. Married woman at that.
Called her husband up to her job to confront her work husband that she was mad at because he was talking to other chicks at the job.
That caption.
Let that sink in.
The caption is crazy.
Let that sink in. I'm gonna repeat. A woman calls her husband to her job to confront her work husband because she was mad he was talking to other.
Yeah, all right.
So the scene plays out in the parking lot where I guess it's after work. She done called him up. He up there now.
Ready to shoot the fade.
Ready to shoot the fade. But he in one of them situations where it's like, don't hold me back. He allowing his wife to hold him back.
Oh my God.
From the work husband. Work husband is by his car. He could have just got in his car and left.
Right.
But he hollering so much. Niggas is videotaping and shit.
Oh, you already know niggas videotaping.
Niggas is videotaping. It's like, no, don't hold him back.
Let him go.
Don't hold him back. You called him up here, let him go.
Let him go.
What you called him up here for? Let him go.
Yeah.
Eventually, she let him go. Work husband squares up with the real husband.
The real husband. I like the work husband. What's the real husband? But go ahead.
Work husband commences to slam quarters out this nigga, man.
Damn.
Completely embarrasses the real husband in front of everybody at the job. The nigga walks off like no mas, head down, defeated. How in the fuck does his wife now go back to work the following day with your work husband to beat up your real husband? So is the work husband now just beating the pussy up in the break room? Like, is that pretty much how it's gonna go? Like that, like you just have to forfeit your wife at this point?
Forfeit? That's already his bitch now. Shit. That's his bitch. Shit. For real. She probably capping that nigga off something stupid. For real. I ain't gonna hold you. She just watched her husband get his ass whooped by her work husband, nigga.
In front of everybody.
Nigga, no, it's over with, bro. She don't have no respect for you no more, man.
In front of everybody.
She don't have no respect for you, man. That's his bitch now, man. The work husband, this nigga. That's his bitch,
or
bro.
Or is it our bitch?
Well, it was our bitch. Until I had to whoop your ass. So now it's my bitch because our bitch was mad at me, you know what I'm saying, for talking to other hoes. So she had to come get you. And now I had to beat your ass. So now she just my bitch. I don't know what you gonna do, nigga. Get your life together and find you another bitch. Cause she mine now. Give me her clothes, nigga.
Give me her.
Shit, nigga.
So the work husband made the decision for her at that point. Like, you might as well leave that.
Yeah, it's over
and get with a hero.
Yeah, it's over though. You done went viral getting your ass whooped and shit, man. Stop it, man.
And you called this nigga up here. You invited your husband to an ass whooping. That's crazy.
And she probably really did label it as my work husband. First off, bitch, what you mean your work husband? What the fuck is you talking about? You got a work husband? That all this shit is in violation. For real.
I mean, that's the office life though.
Yeah, no, you ain't gonna. You're not gonna call this nigga your work.
It ain't even
husband.
just office life. You worked at Amazon. You know how shit go.
Yeah, Amazon was that. Yeah, that's different right there. Well, Amazon is a lot younger too though, so I expect that bullshit up in there.
I seen another clip online, and I don't know what's up with people and I don't know, but this other clip, man, I had to comment on it, man. It was a dude confronting another dude in the airport before they got on the flight.
Okay.
And one dude was howling like, nigga, I'm on that time, bro. Nigga, you don't talk to no woman like that. You don't talk to no woman like that. And one dude like, nigga, this is my wife. Like,
right.
Mind your business, nigga. Why is you involved in my argument with my wife? Nigga, I'm on that type of time, nigga. You were lame, nigga.
Oh,
blah, blah, blah. You talking about, nigga, you don't talk to you don't be disrespectful to no woman like that. Come to find out, the man All he did was call his wife a liar.
He just called her a liar, and then this nigga just started hollering.
And this nigga is howling with a cape on like he's Superman, causing the scene, talking about you don't disrespect a woman like that. Bitch, what if she's lying?
Right.
Mind your fucking business, nigga.
Yeah, no, nigga.
Then all the black women in the comments like, yes, King, yes. We need more men to step up for black women.
No, that's them single hoes talking that shit. Man.
Y'all fucking out y'all mind. The nigga is in a fucking altercation with his wife. He called her he didn't call her out her name. Even if he did, ain't your motherfucking business.
I don't care what I called her though. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, this ain't your place to be saying anything. This ain't got nothing to do with you.
I haven't seen niggas lose their life for way less.
No, definitely less.
You do not buck up at me when I'm already heated having a conversation with my
And he might have felt so. You said this was at the airport?
At the fucking airport.
Yeah, you know, he's safe at the airport.
Man,
They got
bitch ass, man.
TSA around that motherfucker and shit. He's safe. He was doing all that hollering, knowing that you wasn't about to do shit, nigga, because TSA in there. That's what I was gonna say.
As the husband, I'm definitely not finna fuck up my travel plans for a stranger who's trying to buck up and be, I don't know who the fuck he trying to be for a nigga. It's not even your business. You look like a goddamn idiot.
I'm getting on my wife on the flight. I'm fucking you up when we get here. You see what you got me going through and shit? This all your goddamn fault. I'm getting on her jam on her ass. I'm on her ass. You got me out here about to fuck this nigga up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, because you over here on some bullshit. No, I think I'm on my wife on that one.
I ain't gonna lie, that would be one of them situations where it's like, you know what? I'm not even angry enough at you to get into a situation where it's gonna fuck up my flight privileges or none of this shit.
Yeah.
I'm not even getting into it.
Flight privileges?
Yeah, everything.
And I was able to go to jail.
My destination that I done paid for,
like shit that could go wrong though.
I'm gonna let the nigga know, like, man, you touched me, I'm pressing all the charges. That would be the one time where I would press charges against a nigga.
Bro,
I promise you, dog. You're not even worth my motherfucking time.
We just read up.
What up, Chuck?
What up, Matt?
So,
Reach.
them type of situations, it's like, you know, some situations you just gotta let that shit.
No, you do gotta just
side.
let it be sometimes.
And then sometimes you gotta beat the brakes off a nigga like the work husband did. It is, you know what I'm saying? You gotta weigh shit out a lot of times. We done got through all the fun. One more fun thing I want to get to. Now, a lot of people I've been seeing have been putting together their own little list. It's been lists of, you know, rappers, the top musicians, this, that, and the third. I put my list together. This is my top 10 list of, I'm a big movie watcher. I love movies, and I love movies that are motivational.
Okay.
So I put together my top 10 business movies of all time.
You got 10.
I got 10, and I ranked them. I put it. Yeah, I thought about the shit.
You got 10 of them motherfuckers.
Because I love.
Right.
I love.
I might got 1 or 2. I ain't got 10.
I love movies that not only show niggas getting to the money,
right,
but I love movies where it's like niggas that overcame some shit to get to the money.
Too. Okay.
So let me just run my
right. Run them hoes, nigga.
And then y'all could, you know, let me know what y'all think, if y'all rearrange them or if y'all even add to it. All right. Number 10 is Wall Street.
Wall Street.
The original. No,
he didn't say the Wall. Right.
Wall Street.
I figured he wasn't talking about that one.
Gordon Gekko. Yeah. My nigga. Yeah. My nigga. No. Yeah. Wall Street is number 10. Great movie.
I haven't seen that.
And I highly recommend, of course, he's my top 10. So I recommend y'all check out every single movie on this list. So number 10 is Wall Street. Number 9, Jerry Maguire.
I seen some of Jerry Maguire. Okay.
Show me the money.
Classic line.
Yes.
Classic line.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Line.
Number 8. Now this one is where some people that is familiar with this category of movies might disagree, but this is more recent and
nigga, it's your list.
A true story.
Shit, what you got?
But number 8 is Dumb Money. Have y'all seen Dumb Money? Y'all never saw Dumb Money?
Right.
All right. I'm not even going to talk about it because nobody's seen it. Check it out.
Number 8, though. I got you.
Number 7 is There Will Be Blood. God damn. Oh my God.
You seen that, Q? Y'all seen that too? You seen
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Who in it?
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh, that was like the old.
He was the butcher in Gangs of New York. There Will Be Blood is cold blood. Highly recommend.
Okay.
Number 6, I got Boiler Room. Yeah. Boy. Classic fucking movie, dog. You got to check out Boiler Room. It's from what, the 80s or the 90s?
Boiler Room is old.
Boiler Room is from like the
Late 90s? Okay.
Yeah.
Great movie. A bunch of actors in it that you will recognize that's like went on to have like real big careers. That's number 6. Number 5, I got Moneyball.
I seen Moneyball.
Yeah, with the GM who changed the game with, doing what's analytics?
Yeah.
First nigga to introduce analytics into. Yeah. All right. Moneyball is great. Number 4, The Social Network.
Zuckerberg.
Absolutely, man. The story of Facebook.
Yeah.
The story of Facebook.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Great fucking movie. Number 3, this one right now. These
You about to get
top 3, like for real. It was hard for me to
top
place.
three.
It was hard for me to place these top 3 because these is like I watched these bitches numerous times. But number 3 is The Big Short.
That shit is good as fuck.
Oh my
Big
God.
Short.
Oh,
Like I'm slipping on a lot of these motherfuckers.
come on, man. Come on, man. That's why it's number 3. That's why it's number 3.
Okay.
Number 2, The Founder. The Founder is the story of McDonald's. Oh,
I watched some of that. I never seen the whole thing, though.
absolutely. The Founder is great. I've seen it
Numerous times, like
yes,
you said.
like dozens of times, man. It's a great fucking story, man. Number 1, Wolf of Wall Street.
I'll take that. Yeah, I'll definitely see that.
Number 1, A Wolf of motherfucking Wall Street.
I'll
I'll never
fuck with
forget the first time I seen that movie. That shit was outstanding.
No, it
Not only was
I
the
agree
story
with that.
crazy,
I agree
but
with
the
that.
acting was good as fuck.
It was.
Like, I mean, how can you go wrong with Leonardo DiCaprio?
No, for real.
Like, he played his.
He
ass
played that
off
shit
in
perfect,
Yeah.
though, bro. He played
For sure.
that shit perfect.
For sure, nigga. When they was at the Hey, that's one of the colors. I swear, man. I could put that shit on at any given time and watch the whole fucking thing. And the movie is damn near 3 hours too. Yeah,
But it's
All
good
the
as
way
fuck,
through.
though. But it's good too,
All the
though.
way
That
through.
shit is good. That's
Every moment.
no, you do.
every fucking moment. The highs, the lows.
No, for real.
So all my business people, all my entrepreneurs, anybody that's interested in pursuing business, whether it's the stock market, whether it's opening a franchise, whether it's starting your own clothing line, whatever it is,
Whatever.
these movies will absolutely motivate you to not only start, but to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Like they show the ups, the downs, and they show motherfuckers overcoming a lot of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of times when it comes to business, a lot of people overlook the bounce back. You know what I'm saying? Everybody think that, you know what I'm saying, when you get into it, you just gonna get to it. A lot of times you gotta lose some shit.
Yeah.
And when you lose shit, you learn like the biggest lessons that will help you get over that hump. So check out all the movies. Let me know in the comments if you have anything that you would move out the top 10 or add.
Mm-mm.
I would definitely be
I
interested.
got an honorable mention.
Let's hear it.
War Dogs.
War Dogs.
Okay. You know, I'm hip to War Dogs. That was a good
I into
movie.
War Dogs.
That was a good movie.
Government contracts, they basically
Yeah.
had one bullet and then started supplying the army with
That's a
all
good
type of
one.
weapons. You
Damn.
know what I'm saying?
What would you where would you put that one?
You thinking about Lord of War.
Yeah, Lord of War.
That was good as well.
That was good too. Yeah, that was a good one too. Yeah.
Yeah, that nigga was trapping.
I didn't say he was trapping.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
He was.
All over the world, though. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a lot. You
It
know? I
is.
mean, your list was solid. You know.
But you got, if you think about it, you could think about some more, but
I'm sure you could.
yeah.
Can I give a quick honorable mention?
Go ahead.
Trading places.
Classic though.
Yeah.
I thought about that
That's
one.
classic though.
But that was more about rich niggas playing the game with poor
But they
niggas.
got played.
It's still the financial game, but no, it's still there though.
Yeah.
That was a true story.
Because
Yeah.
they ended up winning in the end and making more and more. And what's the name? Broke.
Yeah. And then it was that whole role reversal and the bounce back.
Yeah.
I
gotta rewatch that shit. I ain't gonna hold you.
The only reason I didn't, I considered it. The only reason I didn't put it in because it's just a little older.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
I seen it when I seen it, I was young as fuck when I seen that shit.
And y'all remember
Wall Street, it's
older.
it's not as old as Trading Places though.
Yeah.
What, Trading Places was what? 80?
Like 82.
Yeah, Wall Street is somewhere around.
Right, it's still in the 80s,
No,
late 80s.
I think Wall
Early
Street was
90s?
early 90s.
You can look that shit up though. Let's look it up.
Now that y'all said Lord of War and War Dogs, Blood Diamond was good.
Blood Diamond was. I seen that. Blood Diamond was.
good.
Yeah, that was good.
Look, the more we could talk, we can
Right, yeah, keep going with movies though, bro.
Yeah,
Blood Diamond was the shit though.
But while we're talking about business, I would like to take this moment since we have the owner himself in the building, and
1987.
Oh yeah, they right by each other.
okay.
They right by each other.
And I was slacking on my commercials the last couple episodes. I want, and I don't know, you know what I'm saying? If you want to come up here and talk about Ninth and Liberty and its funding,
Sure, why not? Let's do it.
we might as well come on up here, man.
Free promotion. Better get your ass up.
Come on up here, man. This is the owner of Ninth and Liberty Avenue, where happiness meets freedom. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Now, I told y'all a few episodes back about
Right here.
oh, go ahead.
Here, take this. You need a mic, my guy.
You can just hold it. You ain't got to clip it on. But I told y'all a few episodes back about this man's funded business. He has helped so many people achieve their goals, and he is so passionate about this that I decided to bring this to my audience here. And I'm glad you're here because one of the things I wanted to ask you when it comes to your funded business is, I know you got a lot of testimonials. I know in the past 30 days, the past 2 months, however many amount of time has passed, you have helped people actively get tens of thousands of dollars. So it's not like a situation where we just like, oh, this is an ad and I hope that my nigga gets some biz. No, my nigga is actively funding people's dreams. So
Yeah, well, it's real. So for all of your funding needs, credit repair needs, I'm your guy. 888-325-0025, or you can reach me. I'm gonna give you my cell, my personal cell, 216-894-1815. But I've been saying this for years. Credit is the way, and funding obviously just helps you get to or reach your dreams, your financial dreams, a lot faster. I think in the last, it was July 2nd. In June, we did probably a little over $250,000 in funding. And this month, we're looking to get out $1 million in July. And it's only July 2nd. So it's the real deal. So come see us, man. 9th and Liberty Avenue.
not only that, he just told you how much he's putting out there with funding. If you just mention the JMatt Show, you saving 2% on your fees. This is not a small amount of money. I know people like 2%. No, 2%.
Racks is a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So make sure you go to 9th and Liberty Avenue. Give them a call.
Yep.
Let them know that you heard about them at the JMatt Show and save yourself 2%. That's more money in your pocket. That's more money towards your goals. That's more money towards your business overall, your expenses. Shit, that's more money for you to just put in the gas tank if you need it. At this times is hard. So mention the JMatt Show, save 2%. Call my man, 9th and Liberty Avenue, man.
And fix your credit, man. Fix that bum ass credit, man. Come see me, man. Fix that credit and come get some money, man.
Dude, you know how many people that we know that are chefs, chefing out the house, who might need some new appliances. Do you know how many bakers we know? How many people who want to get a food truck?
It don't matter what you're doing.
It doesn't matter
what line
you're
to work. We all got ideas.
some money.
We all got ideas. You got no idea how many people I talk to that say, hey, I do whatever. Okay, I can help you. Let's get some money, man. There it is.
There it is, man. 9th and Liberty Avenue.
My God.
My man, JMatt. Appreciate you, brother. Yes, sir. Shit. So it's about time we all take advantage of our resources. We know a lot of people that make waves and really doing big things. My man, JMatt is one of them. So just keep that in mind as y'all consider pursuing y'all dreams. I just want to say that.
Well put.
Anything else you want to say, Smoke, before we go?
Oh, God.
Q?
Man. Really got shit, man.
Y'all niggas don't never have shit to say at the end of the show. Niggas just be ready to drink some more.
Drink and smoke, nigga. Like, damn. Y'all know we used to be getting turned during this motherfucker. He got us all nice and professional and shit. Fuck, I'm ready to blaze up and shit, man. We'll holler at y'all niggas next week. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
There you have it.
Fuck with it.
Man.
You know what time it
Show.
is.
We'll see y'all next week, man. Same time, same place.
Already.
We out.